So before we export, always make sure that this asterisk is going away. Make sure you press Control S, save this before you start any render, because if it doesn't work, you want to be able to not have to do all those keyframes again. Let's go to our output. Remember the little printer outputs our video, printers output paper, and let's bring that up to 100% if you didn't do that already. And we need to say, what is this file going to be called? Click on the output folder. We're already in the output folder. We just need to name it. And I've got a lot of renders that I've done. Please notice these are all videos and a couple of pictures. Blender files go in the Blender folder. So today being 240305, and this is the Kai example. And put your name at the end. You can also add more information in there if you need to. It is going to add the frames that are done on there onto the end. Just make sure that you're giving a different name or it will overwrite a previous video. Accept. And now I'm going to save it one more time before I say render, render animation. You'll see it's going through the frames. And if you're not doing a cycles render, this just takes a couple of minutes. Let's zoom out a little bit and you can watch it happening. If we're doing a cycles render, it's going to take longer, and it's best not to just sit there and stare at it as it's rendering. There are other things to do, like working on your portfolio in the meantime. So now it's just finishing up. We only did a 10-second video, so it's now complete. Once you see 300, it's done. So now in my 3D modeling project folder, I can go to Blender and my output, and I've got a bunch of videos in here. My trick is to click on the date until the most recent file floats to the top, and here it is. So selecting it, if the details pane is open here, see the details pane, I can see that it does show that it's 10 seconds. There's some actual data for the video. There's our resolution, making sure it's not the 10% video. So let's see if it'll play. OneDrive has been giving us a little bit of trouble, but here's that video. It does not loop because our ending position is different from the beginning. If you want to make a looping video, then you can bring it into Premiere and put a second copy, and reverse it. So there's lots of tricks we can do, including even removing that background there. So I am going to leave it at that and put that in your portfolio files. Do not delete, so that you can put it on your portfolio.